1, 2, 3, funk it.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another Zakiya B. Wright vlog. Today is a Monday and I don't have too much planned today, but of course work, and I'm going to the gym later. Now, tomorrow I am having a self-care day, which means no work for me and I get to take care of myself. So what I got planned for tomorrow, it actually starts tonight. So what I got planned for tonight is I'm going to get a wax, and then tomorrow I am going to get a pedicure. I'm also going to take myself to the movies because I absolutely love going to the movies by myself. So I'm going to do that tomorrow and probably just have some wine and relax. Like, I really need a self-care day. I need some time away from work. So right now I'm about to make me some eggs and some oatmeal just to start my nutrition for the day. I got my water already prepped. You already know how that go. 100 ounces. I drank almost 16 ounces already. So that's my water for today. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for lunch. My parents made a big Easter dinner yesterday, so I might just eat some of those leftovers for lunch and dinner. We'll see about that. So a lot of people struggle with making eggs, and I found a great hack for it. And I don't know why people struggle. People just don't know when to stop them. People don't know how long to boil them. It's just, and it comes out like gooey and stuff like that. So people just don't know how to boil eggs. But like I said, I found a hack, which I am going to show you right now. It's super easy, super quick, and you can literally eat your eggs in like 30 minutes. I remember when I was younger, my mom used to boil eggs for like an hour, and I used to think that's how it would go. Like, but eggs take an hour, so I never really wanted to eat them. So quick, easy, 10 to 20 minute process I'm about to show you right now. So you start by turning on your stove, of course, and you turn it up high. Like, I like to turn it to at least 7 so it can boil high. And it also depends on what kind of stove you have. Whatever high is on your stove, turn it up to almost the highest, maybe like 2 notches down from the highest. So that allows the water to really boil hot and fast. So that is why I turn it up that high. And then I also like to throw some salt in there, just of course to not only seasoning the water, but salt also helps the water boil. So I add a little bit of salt in there. So I wait until this water is boiling hot. Like, when you start to see the bubbles and the steam come from the pot, that is when it is time to throw the eggs in. So I have my eggs here, and once my water gets boiling hot, I'm gonna throw my eggs in. I might just do 2 eggs today instead of 1. I can just do 1 since I'm having oatmeal that's already protein. The oatmeal of my choice is, what is this? Quaker Oats. This is the apple and cinnamon. This is my favorite oatmeal. I do have like regular, I don't know, what is it called? Like the regular oatmeal that you cook. I do have that, but I'm not a fan of that all the way. I need to think of how I can make that oatmeal taste better, because it just tastes tasteless. So I need to figure out how I can make that oatmeal better. But in the meantime, I am making this instant oatmeal, apples and cinnamon. They say the instant ones are the least healthiest. Like, they are healthy. It still has all of the nutrients and stuff, but it has more sugar. What I am going to cook, I'm just going to make 1 pack. 1 pack is enough for me. Here is the big boy, Brink. Say hello. Hi. He got his groom haircut. I think I showed y'all in the last vlog, but he did got his first haircut. They didn't cut too much. They cut 1 inch, but he's still a puppy, so he still has his baby coat, but he's so adorable. Like, isn't he so cute? And he's so playful these days, y'all. He turns 5 months Saturday. He likes to get into everything. I mean, he plays all the time. He's super active. It's just, I'm telling y'all, like, he's a great family dog for sure if you have a family. But if you are more chill, the golden doodle may not be for you. Let me wash my hands so I can finish making breakfast and my coffee. So the water is boiling hot. So this is exactly how you want your water to be for your eggs. You don't want to just like drop your egg in there. Take a spoon and put it on top of the spoon and lightly put your egg inside of the pot, because if you just drop it in there, it's gonna crack and then you're really gonna have a messed up egg. Just take it slowly and drop it in there like that. I'm gonna do one more egg because I have a taste for 2. So I'm gonna do one more. Just drop it. Slowly make sure the water is covering both of the eggs, just like this. So I'm gonna take my eggs out at about 9:25. That'll be close to 20 minutes. Depending on how you like your egg, you could have it boiling for 10 minutes. You could have it boiling for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. But I only have mine boiling. Would you stop sniffing me? I only have my egg boiling for about 20 to 25 minutes, usually just 20 minutes. And I'll show you what I do after that, but that is all you need. As long as it's still cooking on high, it's going to be like how you like it. So the less time that the eggs are in there, the less they'll be done, of course. And the more time that they're in there, the more well done they'll be cooked. In the meantime, I'm gonna make some coffee. And my wifey cup, I want to get one of those like see-through coffee mugs. Those are really nice. I want to get one of those. I have to figure out where I can find them. Seriously, you probably can find them on Amazon. And then I'm just gonna grab one of my coffee Keurig cups. So I stopped drinking coffee for a while, just because I felt like it was making my teeth yellow, and I do not like that because I'm known for having like really straight white teeth. So I did not like it. So I really just only go to coffee when I have a taste for it, or if it's really, really needed. I would drink it like on a daily basis. Like it would be routine for me. But now I'm like, only if I have a taste for it, or only if I need it. Today it's a little bit of both. I have a taste for it and I need it because I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, I had to like let that go at first. I was like, eh. So check out the egg. It is boiling. I think the second one that I dropped too hard, and as you see, it kind of cracked. See that? It's kind of cracked. So I messed up on that, but you see how the egg is cooking. Like you see how the yolk is already yellow in there. Got the coffee running, honey. This is the best creamer in my opinion. I tried the Starbucks one and it's way too sweet. It's way too sweet, like too much sugar in that one. This one is dairy free also. The Starbucks one I think has dairy in it. This one is dairy free. And is it gluten free too? No, I think it's just dairy free. So it's lactose free, gluten free, non-dairy, and cholesterol free. So this is like the best creamer that I like, and it's tasty. So I try to use paper more than plastic. These are paper straws I got off Amazon. I think it was like 200 that came in there. Iced coffee is so good, y'all. So good. All right, so we're gonna wait on our eggs to finish cooking, boiling, whatever you want to call them. All right, y'all, so it's a little before 9:25, but the eggs are boiling so well, so I am just going to take them out of the pot and I'm going to show you what I do to get the perfect egg. So I got a cup and I have some ice. Just fill the bottom of the cup with ice. And then you're going to take the egg and put it on top of the ice. I am going to put some more ice on top of the eggs. Like that. And put a little bit of cold water on them. just enough. If you see it, it's like right below the ice at the top. And then I'm gonna throw this in the freezer while my oatmeal is cooking. So I'm gonna have this in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it should be hard after that. All right, so I'm gonna let it sit in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes while I'm cooking my oatmeal. It's gonna come out so perfect. I'm gonna show you guys how perfect this egg is gonna come out. All right, so my oatmeal is finished. Sometimes I put sriracha on my eggs, but lately I've been using salt and pepper, which is, of course, just as good. So the cup is nice and cold. You just pour out the water and grab your eggs. Your egg is going to be cold too. And then crack it just like you're opening it. And it should be super easy to open or to peel. Look at that perfect egg, y'all. Perfect. Nice boiled egg. Perfect egg. All I have to do is cut it open. And then I usually just take a towel and just like damp it off. And it's kind of cold, so I may need to put it in a microwave for maybe like 15 seconds. Still the perfect egg, and I'm gonna just cut it open. And it's exactly how I wanted it to look. Perfect boiled egg, y'all, I'm telling you. And I am gonna taste it on camera so you can see this is real. Dash of pepper. It just looks tasty. Super delicious. The perfect egg. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. You ain't hit me? Nope, I turned the speaker off. What's up, y'all? So it is self-care day for me. And I am so looking forward to this day. I'm really trying not to like stress about anything and just trying to take care of myself and what I need to take care of, like as far as what makes me happy through the things that I like to do. I'm limiting myself to social media. I don't want to be on social media like that, just because this day is for me and my mental, and for me to collect my thoughts and be one with myself, I should say. So I am about to go get a pedicure, and after that I may get my eyebrows done, just because I really, to be honest with you, I don't like getting my nails done. I don't like getting my hair done. Like, I don't like sitting in places. I don't know if I'm gonna get my eyebrows done today or tomorrow. It's not a dire need for me to get them done. I may just wait until tomorrow, because I'm gonna be sitting in the chair getting my pedicure. So I'm not for certain if I will get my eyebrows done today, and they're really right down the street. I just, like I said, I don't feel like sitting in nobody's chair. I'm not getting a manicure just because I don't let them do my nails. I have a nail tech that I go to whenever I do get my nails done, and it's about that time. I really just need a normal manicure, not any acrylic or anything like that, just with my natural nails. Self-care day was everything plus more. Like, I seriously needed that. And right now it's Friday, so my husband and I, we're just gonna go for a quick bite and then come back to the crib and you know, chill, do what we do. He really likes hibachi. Like, that's all that my husband eats is like hibachi. So honestly, I think I'm gonna just get sushi, and then I may get a side of noodle, but I'm feeling sushi today and I am really tired of hibachi. We eat hibachi all the time, so I need to try something different. Y'all, so it is Sunday and yesterday was pretty fun. Went to my husband's show. He did really well.
We was shorties growing up who ain't had much, chose different ways to feel, somehow we lost touch. That's life, all love to the fullest. Heart on ice, I ain't rock, but now I'd rather die. Can't forget the future.
We also had some drinks and food, so it was a really good time and a good vibe. I am getting ready to head to the store. I have to get tonight's dinner. Also have to just do a couple of errands, not too much. I need to drop off my Amazon order. I ordered a waist trainer, and I don't know, what do y'all do about waist trainers? Like, I have had waist trainers in the past, and they're super useful, especially if you're really consistent in the gym. You can definitely start to see your waist shape. To me, they do not make your waist smaller, they just help the shape of your waist, and I definitely have seen that in the past. But I have ordered one waist trainer in the past, and I think I ordered maybe like a size small or medium, just because I thought that that's what a waist trainer is supposed to do. It's supposed to kind of like suck you in a little bit, so you might have to go a size smaller. And then this time around, I ordered another waist trainer on Amazon, and it was a size medium, and it was still too small going around my waist. So I may need a size large. I don't have a wide waist at all. It's really just the gut area, like trying to suck that in is difficult with like a size small or medium. So my assumption is that waist trainers are supposed to, maybe you're supposed to order your waist trainers a size bigger or whatever than what you usually are. If I'm wearing pants, I do wear like a size large, like a 10, 12. So I may need to just order a large. This waist trainer that I have now, let me show you. So this is the waist trainer that I ordered on Amazon, and it's decent. Like, it has the straps here, and then it also has like a zipper, and then it has like the band where you could wrap it around your waist. I don't know if I'm gonna reorder it, just because I'm skeptical about it. Like I said, the sizing is just throwing me off. I have to return this to Amazon. That's what I'm about to do right now, because this is a size medium, and I'm assuming that I need a size large. Like, hopefully that fits, because this was able to buckle, but I wasn't able to like fully zip it up. And I have had waist trainers in the past where they were maybe a size smaller than what I usually would get, and it would just make it so much more challenging to work out because you couldn't really like breathe. So I need a waist trainer that's super comfortable and that I can have no problems with at the gym. Like, it'll just fit comfortably. So I'm getting ready to return that. I also have to mail off something to the bank, and then I just need to go get some groceries for tonight's dinner, and that's it. Back from the store. Tonight I am cooking chicken breasts, grilled chicken breasts, cabbage, like a southern kind of cabbage, with green pepper and red pepper and onion as well. That's all going to be in the cabbage. And then some baby potatoes. I am going to bake those. Those are so good. And yeah, I'll show y'all how I do it. I'll show y'all how I do it. So right now I'm just about to probably watch some TV. It's still early in the morning. It's like 10:45. So probably gonna watch some TV and chill until it's time for lunch. And I don't know what we're gonna have for lunch today. We're thinking Buffalo Wild Wings. My husband wants something else, but that's probably what we end up eating, some Buffalo Wild Wings. And yeah, just chill for the rest of the day. It is Sunday, so y'all know this vlog is about to end soon because I gotta start another one tomorrow. And I'm gonna show y'all how I whip up this dinner later. Oh, and I picked up some of these. If you've ever had these are really, really good. This is frozen cookie dough, snackable frozen cookie dough, and you can actually eat them. And they have a vegan kind too, like a dairy-free kind at Target though. Like, I don't know if any other store has them. I've never seen them in any other store. Maybe Walmart or Jewel might have them, but Target does have this in dairy-free, which is also really good too. But yeah, I'm about to snack on these. It's dinner time. I have my chicken prepped, and I am about to add some garlic to my skillet. I have my chicken prepped here, and I am about to add some garlic to this skillet. And what I'm gonna do first is I am just going to crisp the outside of the chicken, because these are chicken breasts, so they're kind of thick. So I'm about to crisp the outside of the chicken, and then I have the oven on 350. So once I am done crisping the outside of the chicken, or crusting, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna throw it in the oven for maybe about an hour and a half, until it's cooked all the way through. Like I said, chicken breasts are very meaty, so it will take a while to cook. It's not like cooking chicken legs or chicken breast tenderloins or anything like that, because they are very thick. So right now I'm about to grab my garlic, and my fresh garlic, and I'm about to mince it so I can add it to the skillet. So my husband says I do the best seasoning, like I have the best seasoning on my food. And my seasoning is super simple, y'all. This is all that I use. I use Saison Complete and Completa, Saison Completa, and garlic powder. I use garlic, these two on everything, meats, seafood, these two always. It depends on the seafood, because sometimes on the seafood I will not use this. I'll use something to replace this. And then I'll do a sprinkle of idolized sea salt, because I try not to put a lot of salt in our foods. It's super easy, you know, seasoning that chicken. And then I'm just about to grab 1 clove of garlic. To be honest with you, I really don't even need all of this garlic, not even 1 clove, because this is a big clove. I'm gonna just peel this garlic clove and mince it up really good. And if you've never used fresh garlic before, it is so easy. It can seem intimidating because it seems like you have to do a lot to get to the point where you're just mincing garlic, but it is super easy. You just peel the garlic, take it off of the garlic first, like the whole garlic. You take a clove off, depending on how many cloves you need, and you just peel the clove, y'all. It's so easy. I watched a lot of cooking videos growing up, especially like super simple ones I can just find on YouTube. I'm gonna just peel it real quick up front so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just peeling this clove. And also, if you've never used fresh garlic before, it is going to take at least a day for the smell of the garlic to get out of your kitchen. I mean, you could clean the dishes and all of that other stuff, but the smell of the garlic will still kind of be lingering, and it also will be on your hands. To me, to help with the smell that's coming from the garlic on my hands, you can rinse it with a little bit of vinegar and water. Spray your hands with a little bit of vinegar and water, whatever. Just rub it on there, rinse it off, and then wash your hands with soap, rinse it off, and the garlic smell will be gone. So right now, I'm about to smash the garlic. And you smash it so you can mince it really good. Now I'm just about to mince this garlic really, really small, not super, super tiny, but small enough, and then just put it into the skillet. skillet is getting hot, and I'm just about to add some olive oil to the skillet. To be honest with you, I like the olive oil that is green in color. This one is extra virgin olive oil, but I don't fancy it too much. Yeah, so I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit, this olive oil. And then I have my minced garlic ready to go. And then once I'm done mincing that garlic, I'm gonna let it mince for maybe about 1 minute or so. And once that's done, I'm gonna throw the chicken breasts in there. All of them won't be able to fit in the pan at once because this is a slightly smaller pan. If I had a bigger pan, I do, but that is going to be used for my cabbage, so I'm not about to touch that right now. So I'm about to just use this pan and simmer up, start to crust these chicken breasts, and then once they're done crusting, I'm gonna throw them in the oven. Y'all, I only have one cookie sheet pan. I need to get 2 of these because when I'm cooking things like the baby potatoes, chicken, things that need to go into the oven at once, that needs to be on a cookie sheet, I need them, you know, I need them to be like together, not on one sheet, but I need to throw them in the oven together. So I'm just gonna have to use aluminum foil for these chicken breasts and just put them in the oven. Just work with what I got because this is going to be used for my baby potato. Okay, so I'm about to throw maybe like half of this clove in because I want to use the other half of my mushrooms because I am making me some mushrooms. So I'm gonna throw about half in there. And the reason why I add garlic to everything. The reason why is because it adds so much flavor to foods. Like I made some smothered turkey burgers the other day, and some of them were stuffed with the mushrooms, and I added minced garlic to the pan when I was cooking the before I started to cook the turkey burgers, and it was so flavorful. Like me and my husband tore that meal up. I'm gonna just wait until the garlic starts to brown. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So the garlic is browning, which means it's time for me to throw on the chicken breasts. And here are my chicken breasts, seasoned and ready to go. So I'm gonna let this crust, and I'm gonna poke a few holes in it just so I can kind of like open up the chicken breast and it can cook well in the middle once it goes in the oven. So I'm gonna let these crust. I'm gonna give it about 4 to 5 minutes to crust really good, and then I'm gonna flip them, let it crust on the other side, put the other one on, then throw them all in the oven. So while that's simmering, I'm gonna show y'all the baby potatoes that I'm about to make. These are the baby potatoes. Now I think these are called, it says fresh creamer potatoes. I have no idea what the actual name of these are called, but they're small, so I just call them baby potatoes. And I'm about to cook these. These are really good. I'm gonna show you guys how I season these. You can boil them, you can do whatever, but I usually just throw them in the oven to give them like a nice crisp flavor and a nice crisp texture to it, like on the outside. So I'm gonna show y'all how I prepare these. I found these trays, which I kind of use sometimes when I'm making meatloaf or macaroni or something like that. I'll use something like this. So since I don't have another cookie sheet, I'm gonna use these for the baby potatoes. I'm not gonna put too much in there because this thing is kind of small in size, as you see on the inside. So I'll show y'all how I do that. Alright, so the chicken breasts are looking good and crisp. You don't want them to be too crisp, like super brown, just because they're gonna really cook in the oven and I don't want to dry them out. This is chicken breast, meaning this is white meat. This is a very lean meat. So which means the more that you cook it, the longer that you cook it, the drier that it's gonna get. So I do not need to crust these for too long. So I added some olive oil to this cooking tray, and I'm about to add these chicken breasts, which are looking good and ready to go. And I'm about to put one more chicken breast in there. So I'm gonna put a little bit more olive oil, just a little bit, and mix this all in, like, you know, rub the flavors in there. And put in the last chicken breast. Chicken breasts are ready to go. They're all crusted. I'm about to add some water, not all of it, just enough to, you know, help it cook a little bit. If you have chicken broth, that's even better. Gonna add more flavor to it, but I don't have any. So I'm just about to use this water. And that should be enough. And this is how much I got left. I could add more if I want, but I don't want to, you know, take out any of those flavors. So in order to do that, you pour around the chicken and not on top, because if you pour it on top, all the flavors will just drown. So, and then I'm gonna just take some aluminum foil. Seal it up real good and add it to the oven. So that's gonna cook for about an hour, hour and 15, hour and a half, between an hour and a half. That's gonna cook. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get my potatoes started. My potatoes, my potatoes will take about the same time, about an hour and a half, because I like them to be like really, really crispy on the outside. And oh, it'd be so good, y'all. So I'm about to show you how I make the potatoes. I like this little cooking tutorial thing. Like, give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more cooking tutorials, or comment down below. Give me some cooking tutorials that you want me to do. I know how to cook pretty much anything, and if I don't know, I will find out how. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more cooking videos, because I like to do it. You know, I like to share my little recipes with y'all. First thing I'm gonna do with these baby potatoes is rinse them off really good. I just use cold water. Some people like to go the extra mile and add apple cider vinegar, lemon, all that stuff, just like you're like cleaning chicken or greens or something like that. But these are vegetables, so I don't need to do all of that. Just have to clean them with some cool water. So to season my baby potatoes, I'm gonna use red crushed pepper. I'm gonna use some paprika and garlic powder, of course. And I am going to use sazon completa. So I am going to use these seasonings and just a little bit of, like I said, just a little bit of salt. Try not to do too much of that on our food. The paprika is really just to add the color to the potatoes, and you guys will see. So I'm just about to cut them in half. And you can make as many as you want, but once you cut them in half, it literally looks like a lot. So I try not to do too much of them, just enough. These bigger ones I'll cut in half twice, but the smaller ones you just need to cut in half once, just like this. You can get baby potatoes from pretty much anywhere, your local grocery store, wherever sells them. Okay, potatoes are sliced, and I have a larger cutting board, y'all, but I be cleaning that cutting board all the time. I'm sick of cleaning it. This one is so small, I can just clean it real quick and don't have to do too much. So I am just going to flip them over on their cut side, like the open side where you can see the inside of the potato. Then I'm just going to go ahead and start seasoning them. I'm gonna throw some olive oil in here to help toss them around a little bit. Put some garlic powder in it on them. Seasoning is all in the wrist, all in the wrist. I already put a little salt. Put some saison completa. Put that in here. Just a tiny bit of paprika. I mean, tiny bit of a red crushed pepper, not a lot because it is, you know, red crushed pepper, spicy. And then I'm gonna add the paprika. Light on the paprika, because remember, it's just for color. You don't want to add too much where you can taste the flavoring of the paprika. It's not the purpose of it. And then I'm gonna just toss it. You can use your hands, but I don't feel like getting them dirty today. That's why the olive oil helps. It helps coat the seasoning of the potatoes. They're beautiful in color already. And I'm gonna just keep tossing them. All right, so now I'm gonna take my tray, take a damp towel, and just wipe it off. And I'm going to add my potatoes. You can add garlic. Like I told y'all, I literally add garlic to everything. But fresh garlic is stronger than garlic that's in a jar. So I am not gonna add the garlic. And I also like to saute my garlic first. And I am not going to saute them first. I'm gonna just go ahead and put these potatoes right in here. They already have olive oil, but I still like to put just a little bit here to avoid sticking. You can also use cooking spray and just pour them on in here. Look how good that looks in color. They're super like reddish, just like I like them, and that is because of the paprika. So the paprika will not have a taste because we didn't put too much on there, just enough for coloring. And we also have some red crushed pepper, the saison completa, the garlic powder, and a little bit of salt. So these are ready to go in the oven. I am not gonna cover these just because I want them to get crispy on the outside, so they're just gonna stick right in the oven. I'm gonna cook my mushrooms like last because they're not gonna take long at all. Really, to cook mushrooms, what I do is I usually will either throw them in the oven or throw them on skillet. Today I'm gonna throw them on skillet just because I want like a very caramelized taste to them, and I'm gonna throw them on top of my chicken breast. My husband does not eat mushroom, so his will not have any mushroom, but I am just gonna throw them on top of the chicken breast. It's gonna be so good. Right now I'm just gonna clean the dishes because of course that's what you do as you're cooking. So I just took the chicken out of the oven. It's been cooking for maybe about an hour already, and let's take a look at it. All right, so it's still looking tender, and I could tell because very easy to just like break apart, but it's still not all the way done like I wanted to. I don't want to dry it out completely, but I do want to make sure it's done. See, it's falling apart. That's how I know it's cooking really good and it's not too dry. I'm gonna cook it turn it first, and then I'm gonna cook it for another maybe 20 minutes or so, and add just a little bit more water around the pan. And put the foil back on to keep it moist. Throw it back in the oven for another 20 minutes. I'm gonna also check on these potatoes, which are looking good. Let's do a close-up. The potatoes are looking really good. I put a little bit of water in it just so it won't dry it out. I'm gonna let the potatoes marinate just a little bit in this water in the oven, and it's going to be nice and tender. I want the potatoes to get a little bit more crispier too on the outside, so I'm gonna cook these for another 25 minutes or so. All right, so now we are ready to chop up the cabbage, chop up our vegetables for the cabbage, and then that should be it. Yeah, that's it. Getting ready to start the cabbage, and I am going to add some green pepper, red pepper, and also some onion, which is already cut that I had in the refrigerator. And then I have my cabbage. The first thing I'm gonna do is cut the cabbage, just because it's big. I might not even use all this cabbage, but I'm gonna rinse this off. Actually, I'm gonna cut it first and then I'm gonna rinse it off. Choose to chop your cabbage up finer than this. I actually should, instead of leaving these big old bolts. Cabbage is just so annoying to chop. That's why I'm just like whatever with it. So you can do whatever, cut it up however. I usually just cut it up as small as I can with cabbage, because like I said, it's so annoying to cut. So the way I cut my red bell pepper is I'll just cut off of the edges like this. I'll just cut the edges away from the center as best as I can. There's so many ways to cut red bell pepper. So many ways. And then this is the center. I still have the seeds, so I'm gonna rinse the seeds out. My cabbage pan, because we are going to fry or grill it, however you want to call it, grill it. And I have my olive oil in there. I'm gonna let it heat up, and I am going to use, I am running low on this, but I am going to use this Cajun seasoning, garlic powder of course, and a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
put a little bit of paprika in there to add some color. The Cajun seasoning does that, but I am running low. So I'm gonna add some paprika in here to give some color to this cabbage. I used to boil my cabbage, but this way of cooking it is so much more tastier. And I don't know, I just like the texture of it a lot better. It's not as soft as boiled cabbage is. I don't know, it's really good. You can also, like, if you wanted to take this a little further, you can add some meat in here. Like if you wanted to add like some Italian sausages or pieces of grilled chicken, shrimp, whatever, you could, but I am not. So after I'm done tossing this around, I'm going to put the top on it so it can marinate and also simmer. I'm going to put a little bit of water in this skillet. I don't need much because cabbage is a water-based vegetable. On top of that, I've rinsed it really good, so there's water from the rinse still on it. So I'm going to add a little water, and then I am going to put the top on, and then we're going to check on the chicken. Alright, chicken, chicken, chicken. Let's take a look. Now this is how it's supposed to look. This crispy. I'm pretty certain it is well done. And see how tender it is? It's just falling apart as I pick it up. So I'm just toss it around. I'm pretty sure it's cooked all the way on the inside. Nice crisp brown outside. It was really good. Seasoned well. I'm gonna taste a little more. I might let it moist a little bit in some water. Still tasty, but it looks nice and well cooked. Remember, you can't use chicken broth, vegetable broth instead of water if you have it. And I'm gonna just add it around the pan to add some of that moisture to this chicken. Pop it in the oven so the moisture can soak into the chicken for maybe like 5 minutes, and then take it right back out. Potatoes are looking so good, y'all. They're nice, crispy on the outside. They're looking great and soft too. All right, y'all, the chicken is done. That water, the chicken soaked up that water that I added at the end, absorbed it, so it's still super soft. See how it's falling apart? Still super soft. And I'm gonna cover it and get started on these mushrooms. So I'm using the same pan that I used for what was it, the chicken that was in here. I'm gonna use that same thing for the mushrooms and to leave that flavor in there. And I'm gonna just add that garlic that I didn't use to this pan. Fresh garlic gets really sticky after a while. Like, I have to really scrape this thing to get it out. All right, so I added some of that garlic. Let it brown a little bit, and then I'm gonna add my mushroom. This is the future. I'm irritated because I thought that I recorded the end of the cooking vlog, the end of this vlog, but it looks like I didn't. I know I was in a rush to hurry up and get done because my battery was on like 0. So I don't even know if I did record or it just didn't capture it because the battery was getting ready to die or what. But the meal was really good, came out amazing. My husband and I enjoyed our Sunday meal, and actually he just finished that up for lunch today. So my bad, y'all, I'm really sorry. So if you like this video, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. I honestly think this is one of my best vlogs because it was very lengthy, which I think a lot of people, if they enjoy you, they really enjoy long vlogs. So this is one of my best vlogs. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you want me to do more cooking stuff. I know I'm getting ready to do one today for y'all. Hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. I mean, you just can't be a part of the team if you are not subscribed. Just watching the videos, that ain't doing nothing for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you can get the ring every time I upload a new video. I'm so sorry that I didn't finish this vlog out properly, but I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.